Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. So let's see about these storms today, spots of Western Europe and also in other areas. So we do have already some showers and a few storms already, spots of Spain, and throughout today there'll be more storm spots of Spain, southern France, and other areas into tomorrow as well. So first here we have this low pressure area near Madeira Islands with some storms as well. And this does go there, a few more storms around Madeira, maybe a few showers in Morocco too, and a few storms Morocco and Algeria, because today and Sunday still shows some storms in Algeria there, Morocco, so beware. And also northern Algeria shows a thing or two, but here Spain and France still shows more storms today. Many areas throughout Spain, especially north and eastern areas, and shows around France, especially western, southern France. This goes and still tomorrow, like during the night, shows a few ones in Spain and a lot across France tomorrow still. So be careful. Sunday, this goes probably some more Mondays, spots of France and Italy, some snow in the Alps, and then this goes. So let's see it in more detail. Shows like there's this high resolution model, shows those storms in Spain there, like this goes, especially this afternoon, this around 1, 2 o'clock, shows like some very heavy storms in France and Spain, especially northern Spain, like those areas, northern Spain and eastern Spain. So this goes, they start throughout southwestern France too, and if you can see here, throughout Valencia, further in southeastern Spain, shows some intense ones as well. This goes throughout the night, probably in eastern Spain there, and tomorrow in France shows this big line of storms throughout France, and like this goes a thing or two in Corsica and Sardinia, and then still by later something southern France shows more potential. So be careful in those areas. There's here like the chance for hail too and lightning. So this is this morning, right now. Alright, shows a thing or two, and then until noon shows some more chances for hail spots of Spain and southern France, especially later in the afternoon, shows some higher chances for hail across north and eastern Spain and southern France, especially like 15 to 25% and more spots. So later in the evening still shows very high chances across southern France and most of central and eastern Spain and northern Spain, so be careful. Still shows by tonight spots of southern France, so be careful in those areas. And other spots to watch are like Turkey, even Greece, spots of southern Russia, northern Algeria, so be careful in those areas. And let's see here a little bit closer, very quick for Spain. Entonces va a haber estas tormentas hoy, partes de España principalmente, unas zonas de Aragón, comunidad valenciana, van ser más fuertes, van ser bastante muy fuertes en Aragón, así esta tarde, más cerca de Valencia también, podéis ver unas muy fuertes así esta tarde, y otras zonas, y más lluvia en Galicia y otras zonas, un poco de nieve en los Pirineos, y esta noche, como durante la madrugada, muestra algunas en Cataluña y se va esto, pero día 11 mañana aún muestra más norte de España algunas lluvias así, pero las más fuertes será hoy, día 10, y puede haber granizo, lluvia muy fuerte así, y muchos rayos y viento, principalmente viento fuerte así, nessas tormentas, precauciones. Y aquí muestra el modelo, este modelo de resolución más alta, muestra unas zonas potencialmente de áreas que sube así, subiendo. Esto indica convección más fuerte y esta convección más fuerte puede indicar tormentas más severas así. Entonces, miramos qué pasa. Por ejemplo, más esta tarde muestra estas zonas como en Aragón, que hay estos negros, blancos, estos colores muy fuertes que indica mucha convección, así como tormentas muy fuertes o hasta severas, así algunas. Entonces, precauciones cerca de la comunidad valenciana también y otras zonas. Entonces, precauciones. Good. So be careful in those areas, especially with hail and lightning and everything. Especially here, like this afternoon, those storms, southern France, southwestern France, might be very strong, especially with hail and severe wind and everything. And as I said in Spanish, it also shows those areas of very high convection across southern France for some severe storms. So be careful in those areas. This goes, and as I showed you, still some storms tomorrow. There's like here the average shows those storms in Spain there, and in France still shows some snow in the Alps Sunday, and probably this small low pressure like just south of Italy. Monday some storms in Greece, Monday, Tuesday, probably more in Turkey later Tuesday. Still shows storms throughout Spain. Tuesday in Italy, spots of the Alps, still some stuff. So there's the European model, shows those storms there, Spain, France, and everything, and doesn't show that low pressure like the average, but does get a quick low pressure near Greece, and then it goes. But later the European does get more on the 15 spots of Italy into Greece, more storms. So be aware those areas. There's the GFS shows those storms Spain, France, into Italy, and it does get this group of storms into Greece Monday and some more areas. Still shows by next week, like next Wednesday, still shows storms in Spain, possibly, and more spots in northern Africa. So be careful in those areas. The accumulation does show here that the European, like nothing crazy, but that shows more than 40 millimeters, even to 70 millimeters in northern Spain. But some specific storm cells that might be stronger might leave more than this. So shows more throughout France, especially southern France and western France, because there's this kind of dry hole in Germany and the Netherlands where not much is expected. But that show that these are in the Mediterranean, like some high accumulation, especially like southern Italy and everything. But if I put it just until next Tuesday, it shows like very little. But that shows some. But between next Tuesday and next Thursday, alright, it shows more. The European shows some more increase as well. There's the GFS, similar thing, especially northern Spain, spots of France. The icon shows also a lot in northern Tunisia and Algeria, so be careful those areas. So it shows in southern Italy a lot, central Greece, more spots, northern Spain and southern France. So be careful those storms. It still shows, like I showed you in the Asia video yesterday, shows a lot around Georgia, Turkey, spots of Russia. So be careful in those areas. For snow, still shows some in the high elevations of Spain. Next 5 days, some 5 centimeters, 9 centimeters. Spots of the Pyrenees, still some 10 centimeters. Some more in Andorra, spots of Spain. So be aware, even those southern mountains. The GFS doesn't show much in the Pyrenees, but does show northern areas. The icon shows nothing in the northern areas and just on the Pyrenees, so it depends on the model a lot. But does show in the Alps more, some 8 centimeters, 7 centimeters, more throughout northern Italy, a few spots in Austria, in the Alps, and that shows some in Bulgaria, in the mountains there as well, so 5 centimeters, some spots of Bulgaria. That show like less than a centimeter in southern Kosovo, or spots of southern Montenegro in the mountains, but like barely nothing. There's the GFS. Yesterday was showing, but now the GFS just has nothing there, and the icon nothing. So just the European is showing. There's in Romania, Ukraine. Expect some more snow there too, especially in the mountains, Romania. So be careful, especially central Romania, spots of Ukraine, and more into finger to Slovakia or southern Poland. So be aware. They're still into Russia, and like I showed you yesterday, in Turkey and Georgia, those areas, some heavy snow in the Caucasus, and shows into Norway and Sweden, still there, to 35, 36 centimeters, 39 spots of northern Norway, northwestern Russia, and Iceland, a few snow drizzles in Iceland still. Next 5 days, next 10 days does show slight increase, spots of Romania, a few areas, but barely nothing. Just increases more in the Caucasus and northern Iceland. But yeah, that's too far. Beware. For rain, shows also rain spots of Russia, Finland, and into those areas, because there will be snow like northern Norway, but also shows some rain that makes like the southern part of Finland. But further north in Finland shows some snow starting into Russia, the GFS. So be careful in those areas, and still shows here like those that temperature trend slightly below average spots of Western Europe. So here there's this big below average spots of Russia and Eastern Europe now, according to the GFS, slightly below average in Spain spots there, but does show still this below average continues in Eastern Europe until the 17th, and some above average the northwest in the Atlantic. There's the European shows those below average temperatures in Eastern Europe. This goes slightly below average the southwest, but kind of above average in the UK more spots. So be aware. We'll keep watching that as well. Let's just see if there's like something from this high resolution model about the capes, or does show before those storms start this afternoon in those areas of Spain, some higher capes. So be careful. Those can really pack a punch, some hail and everything. So stay safe. And still some cape spots of France tomorrow or in the Mediterranean. So be careful. But here for like rain accumulation, this high resolution model is even to like 70 to 100 meters in a spot or two of Spain on the Pyrenees, because that white and pink is almost to 100. So be careful those stronger storms, and be careful with wind as well. It does show here some higher gusts, a few spots in Morocco and Algeria. Today, Saturday, this goes slightly breezier because that low pressure in the Atlantic and another low pressure in Russia. This goes slightly stronger in the Atlantic just off of France. And then that shows some higher gusts Tuesday, Norway and Sweden possibly. So be careful Tuesday. Still Wednesday shows spots of Sweden. And then this goes potentially very disturbed throughout Algeria and Tunisia next week. On the 14th, Morocco, some high gusts in Libya. On the 14th, this goes still strong gusts in Libya, probably on the 15th, and the Mediterranean shows like southern Italy. The GFS is like barely nothing, just in Tunisia. The icon has a big mass as well, more strong gusts. So we'll keep watching. Be careful. Those temperatures are milder spots of Western Europe during the day in some spots, but during the night still show some negative temperatures in the Alps, in Romania, spots Lithuania, Poland, in northeastern Europe, and like Norway, Sweden, a few spots Finland, and Iceland still those negative temperatures. But this does show during the day even to 24 degrees, spots of Belgium, northern France, southern Spain, and then shows Sunday. This still sets an active temperatures Monday morning, spots of the Alps, even the Pyrenees, spots of Romania, even to -4, and like Finland, northern Sweden, spots of Norway and Iceland. So beware, this goes and this just continues there, those below averages temperatures further east, and Central Eastern Europe, in the Alps, still some active temperatures, and northern Spain, those mountains there, very cold, and slightly milder in some areas during the day. So be careful, be aware.